Yo, welcome to Toy Alien TV version. Yeah, anyway, it's not the standard video format, no fancy studio. I'm here at breakfast with my oatmeal and coffee. Currently nomading the planet in my parents' beautiful kitchen environment. Thanks to them, or I'd be basically homeless. You can see this is not what would be my normal dining room decor. There'd probably be some form of scantily clad, beautiful female art behind me. Anyway, I felt the necessity to make this video. I'm gonna get this thing kicked off. Toy Alien TV version X. At any rate, I'm going to talk about things that most people aren't talking about, or they're not looking at it from the right perspective. Everything from racism to sexism, state of entertainment, global economics, all that, blah, blah, blah. So I felt the need to say good morning. Good morning. You know, everybody wants to blame the current president for, and I don't mean just now, I mean historically. Everybody wants to blame the current regime, as it were, on the state of things. And really all I'm going to say about that is the current president today, February whatever, 2017, I haven't finished my coffee yet, so I don't even know what the date is. Yeah, I mean, this guy didn't create the problems. I mean, the problems already existed. Everybody wants to criticize somebody. Oh, look at what he said in the past. Look at what he's done in the past. You know what? Every president before him, every congressman, every senator, all of them, male and female, you can't tell me that they've never used a curse word. They've never been engaged in locker room conversations. I mean, you're talking about human beings that were children, you know, and I personally, you know, believe in God and the Bible. I'm not pushing my beliefs on anybody else. I say most of us on the planet believe in a higher power, and even those who don't would definitely agree there's never been a perfect human outside of, well, for my belief would be Jesus. I also have some Rastafarian beliefs. But yeah, I mean, none of us are perfect. You know, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I never made mistakes, never said things that I shouldn't have said. It's probably why I'm sitting in my parents' kitchen area having breakfast in the situation that I'm in personally. But I think the ultimate thing is, you know, is this person sorry? You know, I don't know. But, you know, like, we have homeless children on the streets of our own country. We've got abused children. We've got battered women. We've got people in economic situations that causes them to, out of desperation, commit violent acts of crime. You know, we have terminal illnesses that we can't figure out a solution for. We've got people that are suffering from terminal illnesses that can't get the proper treatment because the insurance companies tell them that they can't, that they won't fund it, or they don't have insurance at all, or they're underinsured, they're underemployed, they're unemployed. You know, with such a vast rate of homelessness and helplessness and hopelessness in our country, I think the real question is, or the real issue, and the only real solution is for us to unite as a people and to truly come together and stop pointing out our differences. You know, instead of pointing out where do we stand on homosexuality, or let's point out our differences between races or religions, you know. I mean, yeah, those are easy differences, but shouldn't we focus on what we all have in common? I mean, what are our similarities? You know, we're all human. I'm drinking my coffee. You know, I'm not even fully awake or aware yet, but I can tell you that I know what the problem is, big picture, and I can tell you that I know what the solution is. You know, I'm just one person. I don't have all the answers, but I'll tell you what, unless we all, as a people, as humans, Start focusing on our similarities and focusing on the things that we have in common, focusing on common truths, focusing on the real issues. We're never going to solve these problems. You want to focus on, what some politicians said 10, 20, 50 years ago. It's ridiculous. You want to call me out on something I said 20 years ago, I can already tell you I'm sorry and I regret it. But considering we're all not perfect and that we all make mistakes, we've made mistakes, and we're going to continue to make mistakes, we owe it to each other to forgive those of us who are truly apologetic and truly sorry, number one. And number two, let's just stop pointing out differences and let's stop focusing on the things that don't matter. So-and-so always wears a blue tie and so-and-so always wears a red tie. Screw that side, screw this side. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? If the street gangs in our country can come together at different points in time and pledge peace, alliance, and unity to each other, you're telling me that educated human beings of this world, the people who aren't desperate, the people who haven't come up in poverty and had no other options but to join gangs or engage in violent activities, become violent criminals. Some of those people are the most intelligent people on the planet, but due to their circumstances, they've been left with no choice. I guess ultimately it's stop judging each other for bullshit. Let's come together and let's help the kids. Let's help the next generation. Let's help the people that are really suffering. Let's help somebody with terminal illness spend their last days on this planet smiling instead of disappointed that their insurance won't cover their treatment, that won't make them more comfortable, or that they don't have insurance at all or can't afford it. We've got billionaires on this planet, and some of them do great things. Some of them are very helpful. Some of them are very philanthropic and donate a lot of money and help a lot of causes. And some of them don't do anything. They're millionaires and billionaires in this world. They have 98% of the world's wealth, but yet so very few of them give back. And that's great that you earned it. For those of you who are so-called self-made or that you came from relatively nothing. But some people just didn't have the opportunities. Sometimes people were thrown into a life circumstance that they just couldn't dig themselves out of. So it's all about the love, it's all about forgiveness, and it's all about unity. And through those things we can have peace, and through peace we can start to figure out ways to all live better. Stop pointing out our differences. Stop being idiots, Anyway, that's my spiel. Toy Alien TV version. My name is Angelo Black Bart Boogie Milano, aka Finster Boogie, DJ Boogie, whatever. Bubba One Love. Oh yeah, I do music too, so throw money at me. Bye.